What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Did These Movies Make My Collection? I got 5 titles here, all of which I've watched recently to see if I wanted to keep them and make sure they were all working properly. The first one I watched was the first season of Perception. This was on TNT. This was okay. They were looking for things to replace The Closer and Saving Grace and Raising the Bar and all that stuff, so they had this one. It's kind of, in a way, kind of a ripoff of The Mentalist, only a little bit different, but not as good. I think it only lasted 3 years, but still a solid watch. If you haven't seen it before and you're a fan of The Mentalist, you might like this show as well. But we'll definitely be adding this one to the collection. The next one was the 4th season of The Pretender. I have the first season. I have seen this entire show along with the 2 movies. So I found the 4th season and I had to watch it to make sure the discs work, and they do. So very happy to have found this one. It's not a very easy show to find, at least out by me it isn't. So happy to be adding this one to the collection. Now I just got 2 more seasons and I gotta find those movies to have that series. The next one is Japan's Killer Quake. This is a really, really informative documentary about the earthquake in Japan and the whole Fukushima nuclear power plant meltdown. A lot of interesting facts in this documentary as well, which shouldn't surprise me considering it's PBS. But talks about like how the Earth was thrown off its axis and how the height of the land masses and all that changed because of this earthquake and by how much, and why their tsunami walls didn't work and all that type of stuff. So very, very interesting stuff here. I mean, even if you don't want to buy it and you just want to try to stream it somewhere, I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. I mean, I remember all these PBS documentaries used to be on Netflix before they purged a lot of the stuff that wasn't their own content. But worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. Be adding that one to the collection. The next one is a World War I documentary. Two disc series here. Very informative. 7 hours long. But yeah, I didn't really know a lot about World War I as far as line movements on each side, what caused it, and a lot of that type of thing, or battle to battle kind of deals. In school they didn't really go over World War I as much as they'd beat World War II into you. But if you don't know a lot about World War I, this is definitely one worth checking out. I like a documentary that goes into the details about like, oh, well, in this month the line moved this much. They took this much territory, this much was lost. And this is where the troop movements were and stuff like that. And this goes into that in depth. So you will like this documentary if you're into that type of thing. But very happy to be adding that to the collection. You don't see many World War I documentaries out there. And then lastly, I got the History Channel's Korea: The Forgotten War. I had watched a different Korean War documentary that was like an 8-part series. But it was like an independently made one, so it wasn't as well made as this one. If you're going to watch a Korea documentary, this is the one you want to watch on the Korean War. Again, this goes into troop movements and line movements. The other one did not. It just kind of went through major events of the Korean War, as to where this one actually goes through a lot of different details and line movements, troop movements, and military actions. So this was very interesting. I didn't know a lot about this war either, so wanted to check this documentary out and very happy I did. Very, very informative. So happy to be adding all of these movies to my collection today. That is it for this video. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I am also over on Letterboxd. The link to that is in the profile description of this channel. Otherwise, until next time, guys.